What up, C Squad? And we are back with another video today, man. And today is another special video for me. I am in my hometown of Battle Creek. We're still in Michigan. I think we're working on like day number 4 or 5 for my trip from Vegas to Michigan, and just bringing you guys some content, man. So first off, man, this is my high school where I went to high school at, grew up, and became a man on my mission to life where I am now. Part due to all of Battle Creek, Michigan, man. Very, very, very small city. People know each other, very family-oriented city. A lot of people are kind of tied in, whether it's, through immediate family or cousins or some sort. But yeah, man, there is the high school that I went to. I want to see if I can get some pictures of this actual school, guys, because when I went here, they had a crosswalk going from the second floor there, from those second windows, from the bottom doors underneath. So actually you could park here in this area, and then you would be able to park here and then go from the school up to that ramp. It was a blue crosswalk ramp made of all metal. But man, this is definitely a special moment for me. They did make some additions to the school. As you guys can see, the different texture of the building. There is some different texture of the building over there as well. As you guys can see, the kind of older style brown brick next to that tan brick there on the side, where it says Battle Creek Central High School by this other stop sign by those 2 trash cans. They did add on to the school. Just wanted to bring you this, man, because this is a place that, is near and dear to me. I've always called Battle Creek home, always been proud to be from Battle Creek, ever since I was born and raised here. There's the football field over there as well. You guys see the cat. And yeah, man, we're gonna see if we can get out here, man, and let you guys take a gander of everything. That is the field house, the old field house over there. You guys can see that building. Above that building is the federal building. Battle Creek is very small, but we're a close-knit community here, and everybody thrives off knowing each other. Whether you go to some of the other local high schools like Lakeview or Harper Creek, maybe even Penfield. With the city being as big as it is, you kind of run into everybody when you go, out to Myers or Walmart. But yeah, man, just definitely wanted to bring this to you. Spent a lot of time here, grew up here, live probably about 20 miles out from this actual high school, so I did have to drive every morning. And yeah, man, just wanted to bring you this content. I used to play football on this field right here. This is where it all started for me, CW Post Field. It is a one-of-a-kind field, man, state-of-the-art Class A field, man. So, like I said, we're definitely the pride of the state here at Battle Creek Central is what we're known for. Definitely being the pride of the state, man, and they take pride in that. Now, they're restoring the roar back here at Battle Creek Central. And they've been doing so for the past 10 years, getting guys out of college, getting guys out of high school to college, giving them some dreams and aspirations to do good, be better. And man, we've produced a lot of young men that have came out of this city. And not so much of just playing the game of football, but it's also the game of life. Also being successful entrepreneurs, people that have kind of tapped into politicians. We've got some people that played tennis here from this school. All the way from band. So I tell people, do not underestimate my city. We are Battle Creek, and this is where we're from, man. So this is like the main, the main part of the town, the heart of the city, so to speak. And you got this school right here, man, which is definitely a nice, amazing school, man. Like I said, we got some people that I even went to school with here that are kind of bringing back the legacy of Battle Creek Central, and restoring the roar in the school, man. So shout out to y'all, shout out to everybody that's in the school, still associated with the school of the class of 2000. And yeah, man, you guys got it looking good. I'm gonna definitely tap back in and show you the creek sign. I did take a shot of that coming in. I thought that was pretty unique. Give us our own flavor, man. This has always been Battle Creek. This has always been us, and this is what we represent, man. Hard work, dedication, and the motivation, man, to get where you need to go in life. So yeah, man, just remember parking my cars here. This is another dump off parking spot over there that wasn't there when I was in school. If it was outside of my years of graduating here, but they did add additional parking for the football games because you guys can see it is a pretty. So we take pride in our city, man. We take pride in Battle Creek. I take pride from being from Battle Creek, man, and learning and growing as a man and being in this small city, not so much of a big city, giving you that hunger for more to make it out of here and try to do something great, man. So I want to give my shouts out to Battle Creek definitely on this. I really feel like this school designed me and molded me into the man that I am today, man, to be honest with you, man. I wouldn't be the man that I am today without this place. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you say it. And I'm proud to be from Battle Creek, you know what I mean? We've always represented Battle Creek in a positive way. And we're just gonna keep striving for greatness, man. So for those of you are all making good major moves, man, shout out to y'all, man. Really for, also having that instilled into you as well, knowing that we're gonna find a way to make it out of here regardless. And there's a lot of people doing their thing from Battle Creek right now. So I just want that to be said. And man, definitely we gotta shout you guys out for doing that, man, because this is an incredible job keeping this school up, keeping the community involved. A lot of fixtures in this community still that are working behind the scenes to try to make it, as beautiful as it is actually here. So we appreciate you too as well. You had a city that was really back when we were coming up in the early 90s, late 80s. We were backed up by Kellogg's. You have, Post Factories is still here too as well. So you guys had a lot of different things that kind of helped this city strive as a community. And then what happened was, Kellogg's pulled off of a lot of projects. People were kind of, doing some things that they shouldn't have been, and the money wasn't flowing and flowing in the way that it should have went. So therefore, people backed out of, being sponsorships and what have you. I remember taking a trip from, Battle Creek here from Lakeview High School to go to Japan through a Cereal City Athletics. Now you talking about the community backing us up. We had our own uniforms, we had our bags, we had everything. We were sponsored by Kellogg's. Our uniforms were sponsored by Kellogg's. So a lot of things have changed around here, but it turned for the worse. And then a lot of people that are still in the community, man, have built this place back up to what it is for. And Battle Creek is about producing great people, being humble and hungry at the end of the day, man. So I just wanted to bring this video to you guys, man, and let you check it out. This place is definitely near and dear to me. It always will be near and dear to me. I graduated high school right behind me at that high school there. We played basketball over here in the basketball arena, which is the field house. Now they play over here in this little brick area building right there is where they play basketball at. But, this was basically a college atmosphere back in high school, man, to be honest with you. College atmosphere when I was back here in high school. If you had gym was down in the field house, you would have to leave from this building, walk. They would give you enough time, of course, on this side, walk right here all the way down to CW, but the field house. And that's where you would hold gym. A lot of different areas over here though, guys, like I said, near and dear. So this was like a baby college campus, man. You have the baseball field back over there by the field house. And then you also have the football practice field over here, and a couple more baseball fields, man. So if you really look at it, it was been ahead of its time. We've always been the pride of the state. This is why we were the pride of the state, man. We had a college campus in high school, and people really didn't know that, so to speak now, but you look back at it, man, we were walking almost, a half a mile to try to go to make it to gym class. So I'm not sure how that works today, if they just use this particular gym here for basketball games and for gymnasium. But man, this was a dope school, man, and it shouldn't be slept on. They should do a rating of high schools in Michigan. I guarantee you this high school would still be one of the top high schools in the area, regardless of what anybody says, as far as how many students have left and went to other schools and everything else, man. I still feel like this is the pride of the state. It will always be the pride of the state, and nothing will ever change that, man. We had grass playing on this particular field. So as you guys can see right now, that is the turf. didn't get opportunity to play on it. I did coach at Laurie Norris, as you guys seen that last video where we tapped in and went to Norwich and actually got an opportunity to see them play. But we did play on this particular field right here, as you guys can see. So I did get opportunity to see what it feels like to be on turf. Now, would I have liked to play it on turf when I was playing here? Absolutely, I would have by a long shot, just because it seems like you're faster on turf. But, you know, as you guys can see the stands there, that is a Class A, you know, pride of the state stadium right here, guys. You know, not so much on the other end, but, you know, this particular thing is almost a one-on-one in these areas. So, yeah, man, just wanted you guys to see that. You guys see the scoreboard right there, Battle Creek Central. Got the Bearcats. They should put the Creek at the bottom. And, man, they've kept this field up. They did a tremendous job. You know, they had a new track at one point. This track was actually black. Then they got this track, so they're about due for another track. As you guys can see, some pot fix-ups right there in the track, man. But still an amazing school, amazing community. I really miss this place, man. You just, as you get older, you grow up, you strive to be better and do better, man. So at the end of the day, you know, this is what it's about. I'm from Battle Creek, and I'm proud of it, as you guys can see. Always a proud moment for me, man. Always proud to be here. So yeah, man, like I said, definitely just wanted to bring this to you guys so you guys could get a first-hand look of Battle Creek and see what it's actually about. It is a beautiful place and one of a kind, man. So we appreciate it. Appreciate you guys sticking around, letting you guys check it out, man. And this is gonna wrap this video up. I may show you some other areas that are down there for the baseball and everything else, but we'll take a look at it and see what it does. All right, man, we'll tap back in with you guys. And then until the next video, you know, like we always say, peace.